Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna have a look at the solo expansion for Awakening the Bear 2nd edition. This game also does work with the 1st and 3rd edition, but I think it's more fiddly and you have to kind of work out some things in the game. It is made for the 2nd edition, so if you want to play this in the best way, I'd recommend getting the 2nd edition. Alright, so this, like I said, is like a little bit of a holy grail for me. I wanted to buy this game for a long time, but it's out of print and it can be quite expensive here in Europe. Anyway, I'll give you a chance here if you want to go ahead and read what's on the back of the box. Basically, it tells us what we're going to get in this expansion. It includes a Soviet and German AI orders deck, solo counters with rumored enemies, civilians, and more. A solo mission book with 10 adapting missions and a solo rule book. This expansion requires at least Awakening the Bear. And what it means with at least is that you should also have the Wrecks and Destruction on the Eastern Front expansion, and you should also have the monster tanks of the Eastern Front expansion. You don't need them, but if you don't have them, you're gonna have to replace some of the counters which are included in these missions. So anyway, let's have a look. This is actually quite a big box if you think about what's inside, because there's not too much inside of this little box. We have our solo rules, not many pages surprisingly for this game. So we have, let's see, 2 pages, 4 pages of rules, 6, 8, 10 pages of rules. It would be 11 if you count the last page. So that's not bad. 11 pages of solo rules with very nice colored examples here in all of the book. So seems like a very good rules book. Then we have our solo missions, our solo firefights, and again, beautiful color examples here. Very detailed, very nice, nicely done. And we also have our solo campaign sheet for our solo campaigns. Very nice. We have our Conflict of Heroes solo track sheet. We have some errata here. I guess it's pronounced errata or errata, and just explains how in solo mission 1 the mission track has an error. So nice to have that. We have our solo expansion executing an AI order reference sheet. So I'm guessing this is gonna be handy. We have our rules summary for our solo expansion. Just 1 page. That's really cool. Seems to explain it quite well. And then we look in the box. So we have, it's going to be a sheet of counter. I bought these used, and basically what you have are these rumored enemies. So you don't I guess like you don't know their strength. Then you have civilians which share. It's a double-sided counter because you have cows on one side, and then on the other side you have civilians. And for the rumored counters, I think these are those, I'm not sure. You also have a pink kind of counter, which I haven't learned what it is used for yet. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus here, guys. And it's the same on both sides. So on top of that we have 55 nice action cards, and I'm gonna show you them as usual individually, and they aren't sleeved. I was lucky enough to find a sleeved used copy. So I'm guessing these cards will be used for AI behavior. Seems like it to me. I don't know how funny it is watching these cards, so I'll just go through them real fast. Give you a chance to pause your video if you're having an interest in reading them. Just go ahead and pause. You see they're numbered as well. I just sorted the stuff between the main game and the expansions, but I need to sort them, the cards in the right order and the counters as well in the right order in the base game. So really looking forward to learning how to play this game. And I feel a little bit stressed out because I got Company of Heroes, which seems to be a similar game but with minis instead of these beautiful counters, which also has a solo expansion. So I feel like, okay, I should learn this game before that game arrives, because I think I paid something like $400 for a full pledge with Company of Heroes. So I think it's like 8 expansions or something. So I think that's gonna keep me busy for a while. Anyway, guys, as usual, thank you for watching. You have seen what's in the box of Conflict of Heroes Eastern Front solo expansion. Stay tuned for more. I'm going to show you what's in the monster tanks of the Eastern Front expansion and the wrecks and destruction on the Eastern Front expansion. Both of those expansions are recommended if you want to get the solo expansion. You don't have to own them, but it will be easier with them, because otherwise you're going to have to replace some of the missing counters. Alright guys, please subscribe, stay tuned and have a good time.